Hello everybody, this is Bench85. Welcome back to another episode of Surviving Minecraft. It's been a little while since I've been here. We're doing really well here on our mana pool. We got a quarter of a mana pool full, which is doing awesome. I've got a bunch more charcoal blocks to work with. And I noticed right away too, 163rd edition. I believe Botani's on either 165 or 166 now. And actually, if I bring up the chat, Thermal Foundation, Mine Factory Loaded are warning me that there's new versions. And I know that because they updated so that thermal dynamics are in. That's right. Fluid ducts and item ducts and all those kind of things are back in 1.7.10. It has been a long time. But I'm not worried about updating it today because I'm not going to need it today. Our project for today, or what we're going to get to, is to start, I think, hollowing out this mountain here for our factory. But in order to do that, we need to make something worthwhile. I mean, I could do it with my pick, but it's going to probably take a while. So I think what I'm going to look to do is get me a hammer from Tinker's Construct. You probably remember me using it last year, or last season. And I guess the last year was technically when it changed. I don't know. I don't remember when I switched seasons. But anyways, in order to do that, I don't want to make it out of obsidian. That's what I have capable right now. I want to be able to make it out of cobalt because it's fast. But in order to do that, we're going to have to go back to the nether, and it also means that I'm going to have to upgrade my pick. So luckily, I have myself an ardite head here. So let's turn this. Now unfortunately, I have reinforced 5 here from it. I'm going to lose that, go down to reinforced 2. But I'm going to get stone bound, which is interesting. I'm only going to be 40 blocks under what I need to get cobalt. But before we go to the nether, there's something we need to make with Botania. And it's not that hard to make, although I see now I need a few things here. I'm gonna need a little bit of iron. I think I need 1 gold. I'm gonna need a pane of glass. I'm trying to do this off of memory, so and I think that should be it. So what am I making? Well, it's going to be under baubles and accessories, and we're going to get the ring of magnetization. What it does is it magnetizes nearby items, and it'll always come into my inventory. But I can also turn it off by sneaking or by not wearing it. That's an item so as not to interfere. Oh yeah, that's awesome. So what we're going to need some mana steel, which is easy to make. We're also going to need a magnetizing mana lens, which is a gold and an iron ingot next to a mana lens. And a mana lens is just mana steel around a glass pane. All things we know how to do. So if I remember correctly, that means we're going to need 8 of these. I think that's enough. We have so much mana in there now, it makes that so much easier to do. Let's sleep quick, since I don't have a roof or a door on my house here. But that will come. We're actually going to probably do a lot of work around here. Oop. Put that in there. We get ourselves a mana lens. I think the gold is there. There we go, magnetizing. Perfect. Ring of magnetization. And you put it into your bauble screen here. And just like that, we have it on. So what is that going to do? Well, let's see. Let's say I want to break this block of dirt. Oh, see that? It came right over to me. Perfect. Perfect for the nether. Remember all that soul sand we were trying to collect and I had to keep going over by it to pick it up? Not anymore. It's going to come right over by me. That's exactly what I was looking for. Got lots of dirt in there. I really, really want to start doing some auto sorting here, which we will get to soon. I was also cleaning up the dirt around here, and I'll probably make this look a little bit better. But we're probably going to have to switch over from spruce pretty soon. So we're going to have to expand out our capabilities here. And maybe put one of our quadrants into rubber trees, I'm thinking. We have plenty of saplings there. We have 30, almost 40 stacks of wood. And a pretty decent amount of charcoal, figuring the fact that I took out about 10 stacks just a little bit ago to make a bunch of charcoal, the blocks. So I'd say we're pretty well off. And you guys could use a little bit more. Oh, I did grab them. Oh, these two grabbed it. See, all you have to do is press shift, hold on shift, and then it won't come over by you. So I'm gonna, I guess there's a couple things here that that I don't need. I don't need that. I don't need that. I don't want to take my Yeta wrench with me. Not exactly sure why I have a bow on me. And iron can go back in there. It looks like we don't have a whole lot. So I think I'm going to, yeah, sparing mana to items. Let me put a little bit more mana into my mana tablet. That's not bad. We can put a little more in. That'll work. Perfect. The way we got our durability left. So let's head off to the nether, because we need to find ourselves some cobalt. And I'll take one of you. Just have to be careful with how fast I move in the nether. I like how I still don't have a sword. I just noticed that. Back here. I think that's cobalt right there, isn't it? If I remember correctly. I just picked up 2 pieces of fire. Yep, that is most definitely cobalt. Oh yeah, that's right, I can't harvest it yet. Well, that's easily fixed. Six more. Hey. Oh, does that not really count for mining XP? There we go. Perfect. Now we can get cobalt. That's what I was looking for. So I'm gonna have to search around for some more cobalt, and we'll see. I don't think anything too exciting is gonna happen here. Hopefully not, at least. Cobalt? Yes. Beautiful. Oh, that's gonna explode. But I'm getting them. See how that works? The magnet? Ow. Okay, that one I felt. There must have been a huge pocket of stuff under here. I see nether quartz. I was hoping I got the one that was gonna explode. Oh, that's right, I didn't change that over yet. I have to change that config because I don't want the nether quartz to be like that kind of quartz. I want it to break like normal quartz does. Alright, so I'm going to do some exploring and we'll see how much cobalt I can get a hold of. Alright guys, so I came back, had a very good trip from the nether. Got a bunch of things. And the biggest thing I got was 15 ingots, or 15 ores of cobalt. And I needed 24 ingots, so if I would have put them over there in the smeltery, I would have gotten 30, which would have been plenty. And I know it probably would have been cheaper for me to use the lava wise to just smelt up the ores over there, but there's a reason why I do it over here. If you remember, I have flint in here, which main output plus 100 is 120%, although I'm almost out of flint, unfortunately. So when I actually ran it through, I got 42 ingots of cobalt. That is 12 more above and beyond what I should have gotten. So that's why I did it that way. So it's time for us to make our hammer. And I don't know if I showed you guys how to do that in a previous episode or not. Do I have... Need the plate. Need the hammerhead cast. What do I have in here? Aluminum, brass, and obsidian. Perfect. So this is enough to do 8. Which is exactly how many I need for each one here. Probably put the hammerhead down first. Let these guys cook up. Plenty of aluminum brass. That's good. That's for any sort of mold that we might need here. Could be used for other things as well, especially if we start getting into drawbridges, which we will at some point. Ooh, I like that texture. That's a nice texture. So we'll have 8 ingots of cobalt here. Perfect. Put it in the bottom, pour it out. And we shouldn't have any left. Awesome. Now we trade out for this guy. Because we're going to need 2. Here, if I show you this. We need 2 plates. We need our hammerhead, and then we need a tough rod. So we got to make up 2 of these large plates. Ooh. Malaberries. I will take some malaberries. I'm still getting used to this whole walking fast thing. Even in 1 deep water here. This is so cool. So much fun. Oh shoot, we're out of lava. I guess it means I have to go get some lava. Good thing it's not that far away. Just on the top of that hill. Just gotta make this jump. Oh, I didn't make the jump very well. I'm still slow in regular water here. It's just the one high water that I'm fast in. Oop. Go. This is so fast. And I've only got 1 bucket with me. Ooh, I almost walked right into it. There is a lot of animals around here. They are spawning like crazy. And I missed my jump again. Lovely. And it's raining. Even more lovely. Alright, let's get this lava in here. Hopefully this is enough to finish this up. If not, I'm going to have to run and get some more. And actually, it might be worthwhile for us to get ourselves a portable tank. But I think this should be enough fuel for what I want to do here. Oh, make sure to put it on the bottom. And throw in the next set. And ta-da, 1 plate. And the reason I'm using the cobalt is for speed. Mining speed of 11. Mining level of Maniellum. Maniellum. Almost there. Then we only need 1, 2, 3 of them. If I remember correctly. For the tough rod. Yep, material cost of 3. So we'll pour out this last one. And actually we can start setting this up here. Hammer it in. Put one of the plates in. Second plate goes in. Then we just gotta trade out for this guy. Almost there. Almost there. And then we get to have some fun. We get to rip apart that mountain. Ready, set. Oh, plenty of fuel. We only used half a bucket's worth. Not even half a bucket's worth. And we'll throw this in here and get ourselves a cobalt hammer. Nice. So we've got an effective durability of 12,000 blocks. Nice. So we'll hit the mining XP before we actually run out. So why is it showing a mining speed of 4.4? Oh, it must be because it's considered clumsy. Alright, so let's head over here. And let's try this baby out. First, we're going to have to dig up a little bit of the dirt that's in our way. And I'd like to do it, I think, maybe at this level. Oop. That's what I'm talking about. Ho ho ho. See this? This is how you dig straight through a mountain. 3 by 3 straight through. This is also how I get lots and lots of cobble, which is what I'm going to need for more projects later on down the road here. Oh, it looks like we hit a bunch of, we got gravel here. It might be the edge of the map here, or the edge of the mountain coming up here, which is good, because I need the gravel, actually. I'm going to put this into the sag mill right away. Should probably take care of some of this stuff right here. Gravel seems to be, I've noticed, very easy to come by in this area. So I can't complain. Oh yeah, we're going to have a lot of room in here. Didn't realize I was going to have quite that much room. Oh, there's the edge. Nice. So we basically just dug a very quick little hole straight through the mountain. Now imagine this being glass here, looking out on this area as we work on things. I think it's going to be nice. I'm going to rip out this marble right here. So the idea is just to kind of go along here and dig a bunch of this out. So I guess instead of making you guys watch me dig all this, because you know this is the most entertaining stuff. Although the particle effects from the Botania stuff is really fun. But I'll bring you guys back when I get a bunch of this dug out. Yeah, I'm gonna have trouble with all of these. I'm gonna have to go make some barrels quick. So I'll be back when I get this stuff done. Oh man, I'm getting so slow. I'm running out of food. This burns a lot of hunger, actually, surprisingly. So the best part about the ring of magnetization, if your inventory fills up, it follows you around. There, just like that, I've got my inventory cleared out, but I need food. I need it fast. So I got a pretty good chunk of that cleared out over there. I think that's about what we're going to work out with for now. Oh yeah, that's right, I got a nice deluxe cheeseburger there. Oh. Oh, that's so much better. So much better. So we got some nether quartz still going through. Okay, it's going over there. Oh, we still got a lot of ores to process. Furnace only, good. So let me show you guys what I've done. Give you guys a good view of it now. It's almost nighttime actually. So this right here is the area that I'm looking at utilizing. And I think this will be like a single floor. We'll probably push this up further. But this is going to be the factory area, or what I want to use for that. And this is where our ore sorting is, ore processing is going to happen. Everything's going to happen here. These are just temporary right now while I'm working on this. Basically everything here is temporary until I, ooh, notice that? This is a slime chunk right here. Cool. I might have to utilize that at some point if we need slimes. I don't want a sapling. Let me sleep through the night quick. Oh, that's right, I need to fix my shovel. It completely broke. And so it won't fix itself, so you gotta throw some copper on it to get it to fix. Even though it's got auto repair too, it still burns through stuff quite quickly. Oh, that's because it doesn't have the greatest of durability. That would make sense. Should probably upgrade that at some point. I could put cobalt on it. Then it'd be ridiculously fast. No, I don't want to come over here. We need to look at expanding this room out a little bit so we can get into the next stage of things. Because as stuff comes down from there in green, we are going to want to be able to put some more stuff in here. I think that should be enough room. What did it? Why am I getting saplings? I don't want saplings. They go in there. So what we're gonna need to utilize, actually, if I remember correctly, there should be 3 barrels that we need to make this work. How many do we have empty? 2. Alright, I'll steal 2 of them. I gotta make a 3rd one then. I'm really glad I have this sash. This running around like this is so nice. I think I have enough on me right now. So we need 3 of those. 1 for the chest. We need some half slabs. Chest belongs there. Perfect, 3 barrels. We're also gonna need probably 4 of them. I apparently have a mystical cyan flower on me as well. We need the Yeta wrench. And that should be everything. Put those 3 down. Item conduits. Like so. So what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to we want to insert on green, and I think extract with this one on white, is it? Is that white? No, on light gray. Might as well go this way. Light gray. These guys, we just want inserting on green, inserting on green. Okay? Now that can't be in there actually. We've got to reset those. I must have that over here. What are we going to be doing? Well, we need to set it up for rubber saplings. Got some rubber saplings here. We've got some rubber wood. And I guess we don't have any of the plastic yet, or the raw rubber. That's okay. Basically, we'll use this to lock stuff in. So we got the raw rubber wood. We want to lock that one. We want the saplings here. We want to lock that. And I want to pull saplings out. Because what we're going to need to do now is to change one of these quadrants over to rubber saplings like so. And we're going to let it do its... Come on. There we go. Let it do its thing. And this way the saplings can be drawn in and out just like these saplings. Oh, that's why. We are full. The wood chest is full, which means this is going to start filling up on wood probably. I can't actually put them in there. Well, that means we need to put a Java upgrade on there. We'll want to put one of these guys on, and probably one of those guys. Slots used 3. Oh, okay. It's just this thing right here. So we got to make some... We'll put 2 upgrades on right away. So it's just going to be a lot of wood. Oh, can't do that yet. 1, 2, 3, 4. Should get us 2 of those. 2 chests. I just realized I have a whole bunch of spruce on me. We need pieces of redstone. We need some cobble. We need some iron. We're gonna need 2 for the pistons and 4 for the upgrade. We're gonna need a few more planks. So let's make... Oh, I'm gonna need actually 2 more pieces of iron. I was off by a little bit. 2 more of those. So we can make our 2 sets of upgrades. Oh, I'm missing some of that. Bingo. Should be able to make 2 of these. Then we're gonna need one of these guys, so that's some fences. I've already got these planks, so I might as well just make a bunch of those. I think that's enough, actually. One of those upgrades, and one of those. Perfect. Alright, so let's go upgrade that barrel so we don't plug up everything. Should be able to just... And then another one. There we go. Perfect. Now we got that upgraded. No, you do not belong in there. So I think we're going to be good to go now. Now, do we have bone meal? We do. What I want to do, which quadrant do I have it in? I have it in the northwest quadrant, which would be this quadrant right here. So if I do this, yep, rubber saplings will get grown here. Perfect. Trying to get another one to grow here. Oh well. Perfect. So the rubber saplings are here. What I want to do, I should have bone meal somewhere else, shouldn't I? Got some bones here. But the crusher's already running. Spitting out the redstone like crazy. We've got so many resources. Lovely. Okay, let's grow one of these guys. Perfect. Took it. Replant. And did we get everything we should here? Yes, we got raw rubber. Perfect. Oh, wonderful. Okay, the system's working. And as we expand it, I may... Oh, interesting. Put them over there, too. I may end up taking another quadrant and doing half and half. We'll see how that goes. But with that, guys, I think that's about time for me to wrap up the episode. We got our hammer, we got that dug out, we've got the rubber tree started, and I'll explain what the rubber trees are most important for as we get into our factory project. So I'll see about if I want to dig out some more. How much did we take off of here? Oh, we have 1,800. Nice. So we're at 41% of our way to our first skill level, which will get us the ability to put repair on there. Auto repair, which is what I want on that hammer. So we will definitely be sitting pretty good then. Sleep the night. And there we go. Rubber trees. We gotta plant a whole bunch of them. So with that, guys, thanks for watching. And as always, take it easy.